going on, guys and girls? What's going on, guys and girls?
Hey.
What's going on, guys and girls?
What?
Girls and guys, girls and guys. Yo, what's up?
Oh, he's made a
What
new
is
song.
up? Shoot. I'm gonna try to do this like Jack does it. Listen, it's July 13th, 2022. We're definitely in the future. We got Jack in the middle. For the people that are listening online through whatever platform that you listen to your podcast from, Jack is wearing a nice 2022 celestial comic shirt.
This shirt is really old, bro. This shirt is really old.
He's like the kids say nowadays, he is capping.
This
He's
shirt
capping.
is
He's
old.
lying. Nah, but it's a smooth ass shirt, man.
Right.
Excuse my language, especially what's going on with the telescope and the new stars and everything that they've just found.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, I got something funny I saw on Twitter. But
Don't forget
and
to
then we got the. Go ahead.
No, you got it. All right.
Oh, okay. I got you, baby. There's other people here. Jack's selfish.
I'm trying to tell you to don't forget one.
Because the CEO Oz is not on cam. Jack think he can do whatever he wants now. He's signing. He's second in command. He's the VP, so he said, "I'm gonna do whatever I want." Look at that. He turned his cam off. Listen, we got. Yo, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of jealous of Juan right now. Juan is wearing something that I think should still be in existence, and they're trying to get rid of it with that cancer tube that we put in our ears, and everybody thinks they're important now because they got an earpiece in their ears. But remember, back when earpieces first came out, they used to make fun of people that had the one Bluetooth earpiece in their ear. They said they was whack. Now everybody's rocking one earpiece in their ear like they're constantly on business calls, which they're not. Juan's rocking the classic 2000 earpiece with the wires connected into his phone. Yo, classic, man. The only thing can't go wrong. The only thing dangerous about those things is that they might choke you if you're not careful. But listen, the battery never dies on those things. The batteries never die.
There's no battery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Clean.
Yeah.
And then you got your boy GP that overran the intro, but I'm excited to be here, so I couldn't help myself but run my mouth. So I do apologize for running my mouth, but I'm happy to be here with y'all. Oz is out in the metaverse taking care of something in the digital world or something like that. So he's here in spirit. We'll miss him, but listen, we got to get the show rocking and rolling in his honor, and we got to do what we got to do. What's funny before we go on, with the telescope finding those new stars and everything like that, Twitter, one of the best apps ever created, they're going to sue Elon Musk because they said he should buy the company because he got all the hype and then he backed out. But anyways, that's besides the point. I don't think he was ever going to buy it. I think he just wanted to show that he can pull the money to buy whatever he wants. But what is funny that was on Twitter was that someone said, so they got money to build a telescope to be able to see stars thousands, billions of galaxies away. But when they trying to capture a picture of a criminal, it's this fuzzy picture where you can't see the criminal's face. You don't know what they're trying to show you. It's all blurred out. They said they need to fix that and get a camera for that instead. And I gotta tend to agree. We need some better security cameras out there, man. And they should be able to capture criminals in 4K, smooth resolution, 1080p plus. I don't know.
It's not the. I would say it's not necessarily the technology. That's the piece of people who's willing to invest the money on that being installed and all that, because it's out there. The technology is out there. Trust me. But ain't nobody want to spend that money.
No, they gotta spend that money.
But also, like recording at 4K is a lot of space, right? So.
So they can only catch one or two criminals.
But I mean, you can still do like 1920, or like 1080p. You could do 1080p at 5 megabit. That's still kind of high.
What's the zoom like though? How far can they zoom in? Because that seems to be the problem. Them zooming in to catch the criminal.
I mean, it'll be clear. I think it'd be clear enough where it wouldn't be blurry.
Okay,
the main thing is bit rate. So.
Oh, it looks like Mega Man. That's what it looks like.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. Nah, that's true, man. But what we got on the docket today, Jack? What's going on?
See, we got one game and a few shows. That's it. Should be a quick show overall. So let me figure out how to do all this stuff here. The first thing is this game that some people may have heard of called Scopes. I didn't press the button on my keyboard, sorry. Called Skull and Bones. It just helps me when I do that. It helps me keep track of when we talk about things in the show,
Yeah, no.
so I don't have to go back and like listen to the whole show to find things. Anyways, Skull and Bones got a gameplay trailer this last week, and a release date of November 8th, 2022. So the game should launch this year. It was announced. I don't remember what year it was at E3. Many years ago. And then it kind of went dark, and I actually thought it was going to get canceled. But here we go. I mean, we have live gameplay of this game. It's going to happen on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS. No last generation at all. And it's a pirate game, like they promised, I guess. So, Ren, you said you watched part of this trailer?
Yeah, I saw probably up to this part right here. Where
Oh, okay.
Just
So,
walking
30
and then,
seconds.
yeah, they're showing this.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But it looks interesting though. But I don't know about. I don't know. Like, what's the market for this?
I don't know. I mean, so a long time ago, there was an Assassin's Creed game called Black Flag that I believe had pirates in it. I didn't play. I've never played any Assassin's Creed game. I own them all.
We got
I
a
think.
boy, man. He loves those Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big D.
All right, D. Yeah. So I think I think
actually liked it.
I think I own all of them. Just haven't played them. So
You said you bought them all but never played them?
I bought 1 and 2 on sale really cheap a long time ago. That's when people still bought physical games and would buy them when they were cheap, right? And then I think I got part 3. No, part 4, Revelations. I won it from a Jack in the Box contest.
Oh, nice.
Then I think all the rest have been free on Xbox at some point in time. So I think I have all the other ones digitally for free.
Word. P said Black Flag was good.
All right. So I mean,
Okay.
and what's up, P? By the way.
So there's people there then.
Yeah. So I mean, I
apologize
guess.
for my statement.
Yeah. So I guess
Question.
like people always said Black Flag was good and the combat in it was fun, and they kind of were asking for a pirate game for a long time. Then Ubisoft kind of showed this after Sea of Thieves came out. So I don't know if that was the catalyst for it or what. But I mean, I don't know. The combat looks pretty solid. I like the look of the whole game. But then there's all this like micromanagement that I'm unsure about. Like I wouldn't play it for that reason, but somebody else may like it. So you have to like manage the morale of your crew, or they're gonna do like a mutiny. You know, you have
Makes
to like go craft stuff and find blueprints, and then you have to do like you have certain loadouts for your ship. So if you want to be this type of ship, you have to have this kind of armor, and you have to. It just seems like too much. I'm like, I don't want to do all that, right? The thing I like about Sea of Thieves is everybody's equal, and you just go out there, and if you fight, you fight, and if you don't, you don't. I don't know. That's what I like about it, but I don't know. So, yeah, that's Skull and Bones.
I agree with you. It does look good.
Yeah, it seems cool. I don't know, but I don't want to craft. I don't want to have different loadouts for a ship. I don't want to have levels for everything. I don't need all that like, micromanagement.
Sound like a crewmate. That's all you want to do. You just wanna be
No, I just want to shoot
do.
things. I just want to shoot things.
That's a crewmate. Yo, go over there and shoot things. Thank you, and then bring me all the resources. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to manage all that stuff. Just seems silly.
P said, "Nah, I agree with you now. Though it's too late.
It's too late.
So late now.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
fair enough.
Let's see when they first announced this. Hold on. Skull and Bones announcement E3. Let's see when this was. 2017. Looks like the first time.
Dang.
I mean, it seems like it was worth the wait. I mean, it looks really good.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't look bad.
And I'm pretty sure you can battle other players online. It looks like.
Yeah, and they said you could do everything solo, or you can battle online. You can even do like, you can obviously co-op with other ships, which you can also do in Sea of Thieves. Like you can join a what's it called? I don't know. What do they call it? It's not a union, something like that though. You can like put a flag up and you can join a thing so you can fight together and stuff.
Okay.
You do the same thing here. I don't know. It just seems like you see all the stuff though. It like starts giving you all those like RPG elements of like armor types, what's on the ship, and all that. Yeah. I'm like, I don't need all that, dude. I just want to go in there and shoot some stuff. So I don't know. I think if this game ends up free to play, which I don't believe it is, but if it did, I think that'd be best.
Is it on Game Pass? Is all you?
No, I'm not playing on Game Pass. No way.
Wow.
No. But I'm just saying
for download.
Huh?
Sorry,
No,
I said
okay.
It's not worth the free download.
I wouldn't do it.
Damn.
I wouldn't. But I'm just saying
Cold-blooded.
for the game, I would still like to see everything succeed, right? I don't want to see anything fail.
Fair enough.
But
They gotta feed their families.
yeah,
and
exactly.
everybody else.
Yeah. So,
but I'll say this: looking at the gameplay, it looks like it has a lot of replay value. Like, whether it be
how is the rockets?
DLC,
How are the rockets? There's rockets. This is a pirate game.
Yeah,
they got rockets.
That's what I'm saying. The replay value is good.
That,
it looks dope.
Know about that.
Like you gotta go down that realm. You go down the whirlpool.
Yeah.
And then you end up in the future, and you get all that gunpowder.
Shoot, you might even find Jack Sparrow.
He's in Sea of Thieves, so if you want him, load up Sea of Thieves, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's actually in it. So,
we'll see.
But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this. November 8th, 2022. Again, PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and currently no price on it, or if it will be free to play or not. We do not know. But this is a long trailer. I think it still has.
Yeah, I already know the game's gonna be $70.
Oh yeah, probably.
Easily.
Yeah, with most likely microtransactions and stuff.
Microtransactions and DLCs.
Which is interesting you say DLCs, because that kind of leads into our next topic. Ubisoft also this last week announced they're going to decommission a bunch of older games, which is pretty normal nowadays in gaming. EA does it all the time. Activision does it all the time. That like, hey, these games are no longer being playable online. But some like caveats here that I think are different is pretty much it seems like for any PC release, if there is DLC, that DLC will not be playable after they decommission the servers also.
Say it one more time.
So right here, I highlighted. So right here, Assassin's Creed 3 2012 release, right? Mm-hmm. Additionally, the installation and access to downloadable content, DLC, will be unavailable.
No. Stop. See? That's why I don't want to buy DLCs.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen that before.
That's terrible.
That's the first time I think I've seen this. And
people
then
that have Assassin's Creed game, they need to start complaining.
Yeah, so there's a lot. I mean, I made this list is actually longer. I think there's 19 games total.
All of them.
But I kind of shortened the list a bit because I also want to show off that bottom game, that Ghost Recon Future Soldier, which is a PS3 360 game, old game. I understand. Want to shut off the servers. I get it. But then there's another little thing down here that I highlight says, to play the solo campaign, you will have to set your console into offline mode, which isn't a big deal, but also just seems kind of silly that I would have to do that at all to play the campaign.
To play a game.
So
I
don't know. Those are
That's
some questionable choices on Ubisoft's side.
Just want to save money, man.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I feel like developers, publishers need to have a fallback. So like Xbox Live has built-in matchmaking. They have all this stuff like in the game by default. So there should be a thing like, hey, we'll officially stop support for the game at some date and time. It's going to happen. But we'll fall back to Xbox Live servers, which don't have as many features, but the game will still work online. I think that should be kind of like a normal thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, because think about it. I mean, you paid for that DLC, and now they're telling you after you paid, put the extra dollars in their pockets. Oh, you can't use it anymore.
Right. DLC and online modes. So now there's achievements you can no longer obtain. There's DLC you paid for that you just can't play. I mean, it's not even like it's never like, hey, if I have it downloaded and installed, I can still play it, or I can re-download it. I just can't buy it. It's like I can't even play this DLC anymore.
That you paid for.
That you paid for. Yeah. So I think that's crazy.
No. They gotta fix that. People gotta start complaining. But that's my thing. I if I can get on my soapbox for 2 seconds.
Go for it.
We gotta complain about things that don't add up. Stop being content and saying, "Oh, okay, that's how the system is." That doesn't make sense, man. Like we just said, you paid $60 for a game that came with online features. It's not like you paid $60 and then paid $5 more for online. Then I would understand because you paid extra. They say, okay, well that $5 is only gonna go for so long, but you paid the full price for a full package. Then you paid for additional content that I guess wasn't ready for the game, or they added on, and now they're telling you that additional content that you went out and spent money on, now that ain't yours no more. You can't use it. Well, then send me back the money then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, send it back to me.
Yeah.
If that's the case, send it back. Send the extra $15-$20 for the DLC. Send it back, and I'll be all right with that. Give me a tax refund on that.
Something. Yeah, it's. I mean, I've always been upset about servers going down or being decommissioned. But this is like another step further that I just haven't seen. Maybe other games have done it, and I just didn't notice it. I don't know though. I think I would have noticed or saw this. There was even a thing earlier in the week where on Steam it said that you would lose access to an entire title, but then Ubisoft later came back later that day and was like, "Oh, that's just we miswrote that. You'll still have access to it, but whatever." So I don't know.
Nah, Jimmy in the office said, yo, y'all leaking out information you're not supposed to leak out. And then someone said, what? What you mean? You said, go check the website.
Yeah,
hold on,
probably.
let's take that down.
Probably.
That's what
probably
it was.
Exactly happened.
That's exactly what happened. Someone told them that, yo, bro, you leaked information that you wasn't
they
supposed
found
to.
out real quick. The internet was
Real
not
quick.
happy with them. So, yeah.
They playing games.
Yeah.
Don't mind me eating watermelon.
Watermelon.
Mm-mm.
What we got next on the docket?
The Boys.
The
Final
Boys.
episode of the season.
All right, so let me say this. Last week I was complaining about the warning, quote unquote, that they gave for the orgy episode. I will say the warning that they get, not warning, but I guess the description of how the last episode was gonna be was great. It went perfect with the episode. It ended well. And it's gonna be very interesting how they fight the new bad guy. And I think it's funny how Homelander always winds up being the bad guy at the end. But then right at the last episode, they give us a bigger bad guy that they gotta take care of. So then Homelander kind of gets away, so they don't kill him, but they bothering him all season, or he's bothering them, whatever it is. But I thought it was a good final episode. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, very close to a 9.
So about a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, about a 10 out of 10. It's missing some things to make it more exciting, but it was good. And I like the cliffhanger too, because even if I believe they already signed for a 4th season, but if they didn't, I'd be content with 3 seasons and be like, all right, cool, they did their thing. So
yeah, I mean, I think you give it a gracious kind of point,
Rated.
man. The thing is, like, it's not the problem is not the show or the content. It's just how the hell do you go from 100 back to 0?
yeah.
We always see kind of like people like they started crazy. Like, I mean, you saw how Ozzy couldn't even get into his emotions in describing the first episode, and the last episode just didn't have that much I guess creativity, craziness, all of the above from the previous 7 episodes or whatever it may be.
That's true.
So that's the only thing that I think would have gone necessarily wrong. The way that they necessarily, I guess, resolved the current issue, I kind of that wasn't too sexy.
Yeah.
It was alright. It was entertaining. Everybody who is a part or is relevant to the show is still relevant to the show. That's kind of the best way I could give it without giving any sort of spoilers. But, ultimately, I feel like I said, the season itself was great. It's just the way that it ended versus how it was kind of, you would thought it would carried on the momentum from all the episodes onwards. That didn't necessarily translate to me at least. Like I said, I liked the show. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it's just that the ending was not the same as the craziness, that it started with.
Yeah, I felt like I agree with you. They had to tone it down because it was like, all right, well, let's save it for the 4th season. So
we can't afford nothing.
That's true too. They should have just went all out. I will say that part where, not to give any spoilers, but that part in the building when whatever happened in the building led to outside, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. But then we find out that happened between those characters without giving any spoilers. So I was like, okay, they got that. But I do agree with Juan. They should have turned it up a notch, a little bit more. But I guess,
like, even in the goriness factor, my lord, the like every other episode but this one had a crazy. Well, with the exception of that last scene.
Yo, let me mute my mic.
I mean, we got a spoiler right here. Like,
yeah, I don't want to give. Yeah, that's true. Yo, that last part, man. I
like, if there's a great way to
that.
end the show and it kind of give you what the show's about in a nutshell, that right there with that ending was really good. But, you know, once again, in comparison to what we've witnessed, people going inside, you know, orifices and it's just exploding
right through the tip.
Yo, man, dildos being used as daggers, you know, like. We've seen some stuff. We survived this season. We've been through some stuff.
That's true.
It's just last episode was not as creative. That's all. That's all. That's soapbox gone. Put it away. Done. You gotta watch it, Jack. God damn it.
Not watching 3 seasons.
I knew you was gonna say that. Now there's a 4th one coming.
Yeah, no, I'm good, dude. That's too many seasons for me.
Too many seasons for you. Okay.
Yeah, too many. Way too many. Iron Chef: Quest for an Iron Legend on Netflix. Show about cooking.
Show about what? Show about cooking?
Yeah.
Man, better than that, man. It's an experience, man. They making listen.
Do I win that big knife if I win?
Yeah, you win that golden knife in the back, man. Oh my god.
Dope.
Yo, listen. I don't know. Food Network, you dropped the ball. Should have kept it on the network. Iron Chef, Netflix, yo, give me another season ASAP with 2 P's at the end, please. All right? Get a 2nd season going ASAP. Let's find the next Iron Chef challenges. Listen, the premise is that there was 6 episodes, okay, whatever. Technically, there was 4 episodes, and one was a filler where the Iron Chef versed each other 2-on-2. And then the 6th episode was whoever had whichever challenger had the best overall score when they battled an Iron Chef and won, got to come back at the end and versed all 5 of them, bro. 5v1 versus all 5 Iron Chef champs. Crazy. I don't know. I just thought that concept was so crazy that they have one chef versus all 5. I think they robbed my homegirl. Not to give any spoilers away, so I'm gonna stop right there. But anyways, yeah, it was great. I think what up, Divine? I think his name is Orimoto. The guy holding the knife in the thumbnail picture that we have. Yo, he's so energetic, so much charisma. And in the last scene, when everything was done, he holds it and goes, "Yo, I'm still in the search for the next Iron Chef." And he does this excuse my language, sorry, I got excited, I apologize. But he did some kung fu moves or whatever with the blade, and they put it behind his back, and then the screen went black. I said, "Yo, they trying to make this more than just cooking. It's about to be." They should honestly start watching that anime Cooking Wars and make it like that, in a sense, and just how to amplify it a little bit.
Food Wars.
Yeah, Food War. There you go, Food Wars, and amplify it a little bit, man.
Wait, so he did kung fu with that gold knife?
Bro, he
that thing is that real size or is that just for the picture?
No, it's big, just like that. It's a big. It looks.
It's a Mandingo blade, bro.
Bro, Mandingo blade that they put in the case so they can see it every time. He grabbed it, put it in his hand, and he did like some Michelangelo with the nunchuck stuff, doing. You know, I'm probably over exaggerating, but he was moving fast with the blade, and they put it behind his back. I was like, "Yo, this dude right here."
It's all for the visuals, man.
It's all for the visuals.
But how much that thing gotta weigh just to be like flipping it around?
That's
like
what
that?
I'm thinking is fake. It's probably
a cardboard cutout.
Oh. So you don't think he was
no,
flipping
I don't
the real
think
knife?
It's a cardboard. Yeah, it's probably a real knife that they just spray painted gold, and it just came out looking good. Or maybe it's wood.
Still, I mean, the knife that big would be heavy, right? Metal and a wood handle.
You gotta see it. It's big just like that, but it's not as big as you think it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks big in that picture, and I'm pretty sure during the episode it looks that size.
Yeah, I think it looks like 2 feet big.
Nah, it's not that big.
It looks huge.
It's not that big. Yeah, it's huge. when you see it on TV, but it's not that big. Yo, the chef with the... I'm snitching a little... Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna snitch. Yo, watch it. If you into cooking and food and all of that stuff, man, watch it. 40-something minutes an episode. It's definitely something you could put on, walk around and stuff like that, because the two characters on the side, I forget their names.
No, it's Alton. I was gonna say, I love Alton.
Yeah, okay, Alton.
Dude with the glasses, love that dude.
And then the Asian lady on the side, they do a very good job describing what is going on. So it's one of them shows that you can put in the background. Yep, you can clean. Like, I was mopping the floor and all of that stuff, just listening to it. They're very descriptive. So if you're into cooking, watch this. It's very on point on what's going on. Like, they got the history, they got the facts, they know what they're doing with the meat. They ask the chefs everything is very descriptive. I don't think you can watch this and become an Iron Chef, but you get some tips and tricks about history.
You appreciate
and stuff like that.
their
you
craft.
Appreciate it if that's your craft. I mean, that's not my craft. I just like watching people eat. I'm sick like that. I don't know why. I'm really into people. Bro, I
this
don't
man
know what it
is
is.
From Global Gym, bro. This man, he's about to get a pizza. He just have himself a room real quick.
Bro, I don't. Yo, to be honest with you guys, I don't even when I'm hungry, I like watching people eat, and it doesn't make me hungry, man. Like, I like when they got the mic. I think it's sensory awareness. I forget what it's called. When they have the mic clipped onto their shirt and they just eating the food mad close. And you hear all the munching and crunching. I'm like, yo, that food sound good, man. I need that. Yeah, I need
I'm over here chewing.
Bro, all you need, put that mic a little bit closer, bro. Let us hear you eat that watermelon.
You ready?
Man.
You ready? I'm about to
go ahead, man. Give it to us real quick. You hear that? That thing wet. That watermelon is busted. Bro, I don't know what it is. Dude.
I can't with you guys.
I don't know what it is, man. Let's go. Let's move on, man.
I can't move on, bro. I can't move on.
We made Jack mad uncomfortable, bro. That man
that's what when I listen to it, I'm like, damn, that food is busted, man. Like right now, Instagram, I know you're listening to me. Instagram, I watch one person eat noodles on the reels. Bro, every reel now is some dude, some male or female eating noodles now. I'm like, oh my God. But
well, that's just the power of Google, or rather, just your
third party nonsense.
It's like, oh, this man likes slurping. Let me give him a couple of slurps right here,
bro. But I don't like the over excessiveness in it, man. The people that be eating the crab legs and all of that, and they be slurping, and I almost said something else, about to get us kicked off air. But all the people that be doing that extra stuff, that I'm not into that. But I like the genuine, like there's a dude on Instagram. I guess he posts on TikTok, but then he reposted on Instagram. And on TikTok, they always tell him he needs to cook his beef more, because the outside would be cooked, but then the inside is like almost look raw. So he's like, okay,
I'm on that still.
Basically, it's alive, man. It's about to move right back at him. And then he's always like, okay, cool, I'm going to cook it some more. He'll cook some rice or noodles, throw it in there, throw an egg, and then eat the beef raw. Just, I'm like, damn, man. Only if I could. That happened, that was the first time seeing someone eat raw beef was at Disney, Hibachi. And I think that was the first time I was in a room where everyone agreed, like, yo, this mofo's about to die right here. Everybody looked at the man, and the chef asked him 3-4 times, is that how you want to cook? He said, yeah. He said, okay, he's cooking everybody's food. He said, wait, you want the beef raw? He said, yeah. Okay. He's doing the trick. He said, wait, hold on. Grabbed the paper, zoomed in, zoomed out, zoomed in, zoomed out. Wait, so you're going to eat the beef raw? He said, yeah. He said, okay, well, I got to cook it separate from everybody. Cool. Bro, he scarfed that raw meat, man. Like it was
He's
sushi,
a zombie,
bro. He was starving. Bro, he finished his food before everybody else.
That man was hungry, like you said. No, the thing is, I've witnessed crazier stuff than that. I mean, my dad has drank blood from a cow that was just like alive. Not too long ago. He's a damn savage. I mean, R.I.P. Senior, but
Decimo.
Yo, that man needs to eat like the most weirdest stuff. Like you know how we used to kind of cringe when we used to watch, Fear Factor.
Yeah.
That man's like, that's nothing. No way. That's that people eat that. It's like testicles and all that.
He's good. I don't know if
Damn, he should have won on Fear
Factor. He'll be like Tyrone Biggums, bro. It's just kind of go through it, just do it today. That's it.
Listen, I still I still watch what Real World? No, not Real World. The Challenge, and when they have to eat stuff at the end. I think personally, and I could be wrong. If I was doing a challenge and I had a teammate, or if I was solo and there was money on the line, I could do it and hold it down. But I cannot look at if my teammate is throwing up and gagging or everybody else. I would have to close my eyes to be able to do it, because once they start gagging or yakking up and I smell it, it's a wrap for me. That's one of my pet peeves. I cannot smell vomit, man. I remember one time working at a summer camp, a kid threw up. I almost threw up on the kid because it was so disgusting. The chunks coming out. I had to walk away and then hosed it down later. I was just like, I was like, yo, I gotta leave. You know, I mean, I took a couple steps back so I couldn't smell it, but yo, the wind just brushed it into my nose, and I was just like, yo, I'm about to yak up on this kid, man. I gotta get up out of here, man.
He's about to use this kid as a bib.
Yo, facts, man. Their parents are gonna be mad. Why is this grown adult throwing up on my kid? Cause your kid's throwing up. Why is your kid throwing up? Nah, but Iron Chef, Quest for Iron Legend. I hope it gets a season 2, and I hope we do get to see someone beat all 5 Iron Chefs in one battle. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it'd be interesting to see.
Ren, have you ever thought about listening to yourself eat?
Hell no. I don't even like listening to myself on playback unless I have
saying, you were talking earlier about, you had Juan do the slurp and everything, and you enjoyed that. So I'm saying, why don't you just keep your headphones on, and when you eat, just get close to your mic so you can hear yourself eat. In real time.
No, I'd be like, what the hell are you doing, man?
I don't know. I'd be curious to see how your reaction to that.
I'll do it one time for experiment reasons.
All right, sounds good.
For research purposes, I'll do it one time.
Sounds good. The last thing we have today is Thor: Love and Thunder, which just came out July 8th. It is in theaters. Right meow. And Ren has seen it.
I hope so. I hope it's still in theaters. Listen, it's a good movie. It deserves you to go watch it. It's the second best Thor movie out of the 4. And yes, there will be a 5th Thor movie. All right, make sure you stay for the end credits.
Is there one or two? Both.
Scenes,
okay.
Both end credits are unnecessary, but it is what it is. I'm sorry.
I mean, aren't all end credits technically not necessary?
No. The only reason why this is unnecessary because I believe the second one shows you something that has nothing to do with anything coming up next in the Marvel universe. It has something to do with the movie, which I think was they missed a giant opportunity to put a joke in there that would have been hilarious and would have made it worth it, but they did not put the joke in there, so it was a waste of time. This movie, I agree with is being said online. There's too many jokes in these Thor movies, but I think because they dropped the ball in the second movie, they think people want to see more jokes because the third movie had tons of jokes in it.
What was the second one?
It's just Thor's character in general, how they paint him in this universe. The movie universe as a jokester rather than like a musclehead. I mean, he is a musclehead, but like a more serious musclehead. Like here,
no, but
he's kind of more like Krunk from the Just Us League in Dexter's Laboratory. You know, like I don't know. It's just in general the Van Halen, all that. It's just more fun. He's more fun than the comics will necessarily have him be portrayed. Like he has a personality.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok was terrible. I don't care what anybody says.
That was the third one, right?
That was the second one. The third... No, I lied to you. That's the third one. The second one was The Dark World. Terrible movie.
So you didn't like The Dark World or you didn't like Ragnarok?
No, terrible, man. I didn't like The Dark World.
Which one was The Dark World? I'm trying to think.
That's how bad it was. That's when I believe they found out that Loki was... Loki's people was trying to take over, I believe. and they came to Earth. They had the ships and everything like that. There was damaging Earth. Him and Jane broke up because he felt like it was unsafe because it was only attacking Earth because of him. It was just terrible. It wasn't good, man. I'm sorry. Ragnarok was good because it was, him and Hulk, everything like that. They found.
I liked Ragnarok.
His sister was badass, huh?
I liked Ragnarok.
Yeah, his sister was in it. That was pretty badass. What they need to do, in my opinion, for this movie, the fifth one, maybe it's the last one. Find a way to have just like Guardians of the Galaxy. Find a balance between the jokes and the seriousness. They need to put, I believe his name is Bill, that horse-looking alien that becomes Thor. They need to put him in it, and then give him a serious enemy. Like this movie, there was the part when listen, what's his name? Zeus tried to take off this little disguise thing he had on him, took everything off, and he was butt ass naked, standing in front of everybody. Bro, what's the point of that? What's the point of putting the nudity in there? It's a serious moment where they trying to see what they can do. All right, Zeus is over here in a little skirt. Maybe that was the Greek dress up style back then. But he's in a little skirt, holding his skirt up, prancing around. People are laughing. I'm like, this is supposed to be a serious moment where they go onto the gods for help, and they just taking it as a joke. There's a part where I don't want to reveal too much, but there's a part where he's talking to another character, and the character's like, "Oh, that's not my name anymore. This is my name." They're going back and forth, and I'm like, "Bro, like, this is unnecessary." And then Christian Bale as a bad guy was cool, but they literally fought him 2.5 times before the movie ended. Technically only 2 times. One time it was a trap, and they fell for it. He did what he had to do, and then they had to leave. So they only fought him 2 times, and then at the end, when they fought him, it was quick. And then
it cost a lot of money.
Oh my God! Well, then don't hire him, bro. No. I take it back. Even if he cost a lot of money, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5 or 6 cameo stars in that movie. There was an unnecessary part in that movie, and that's why I agree with people online that said there's too many jokes in the movie. They put a whole joke scene in the movie. Like they went out of their way to put
just to make it a reality.
Just to make it reality, bro. And I'm like, why? Put some money in the action then. Put some money in something else. Character development was great in this movie. Put money. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to make up for other movies, but the jokes work because people are going to watch the movie. But there's too many jokes. They gotta fix. If the 5th one is the last one, they have to fix it. They're gonna have to make it just a little bit more serious. And take some of the jokes away. Even the opening scene was badass. The workout cameo that they showed when they finally got to they showed Thor come back with the Guardians and he's fighting. It was dope. And then Thor went out of his way to do something ridiculous, and then they were just joking about it the whole time. And it's just like, I guess it's funny, but. All right, I'm gonna get off the soapbox, man.
I haven't seen it,
but go watch it. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good. It's worth watching, especially if you're into the universe, or do what everybody else is doing. Just wait till Disney releases it, and either pay $25 or wait till it's extremely free, and watch it at home. It's not a rush watch because I'm pretty sure whatever movie's next in line in the universe is gonna take a while to come out. So. You got time.
100%.
Yeah.
You got them bills.
Gotta go to work and pay them bills. Listen, before we wrap up the show, man, I do want to let y'all know, Oscar, if you're out there, we do have a special guest that's going to be coming on the show very soon to come visit you. So be on the lookout, man. We got a special guest coming out to come talk to Oscar, so it should be interesting. I don't know when the guest is coming, but there's going to be a guest coming to talk to you all. So it's going to get spicy in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So we're going to be on the lookout for a special guest. The special guest let me know that they was coming to talk to him. They just didn't tell me when, so it's going to be spicy and interesting.
All right, we'll get him on.
When they come talk to him. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, with that being said, guys and girls, you can see I mellowed out a little bit because we're coming to the end. Just like a PBS special. You know, when they tell the kids, all right, guys and girls, you know, let's wind down. We're not trying to get blocked, but listen.
Yeah.
Once again, we got our man Juan Decimo with the classic headphones. We got Jack with the astronomy shirt. You got your boy GP representing Galactic Vibes t-shirts. Man, I just want to wish y'all a great week. Stay hydrated. The sun is blazing, and if you don't believe in global warming, you're who you are. You're who you are. All right. Oh, one more thing, man. I'm gonna get pumped. Yo, if you don't feel good, wear a mask, please. Please. I almost had to talk to the biggest guy in the gym today because he coughed on the leg press with his mouth open and put his head down like nobody saw him. Wear your mask or stay at home, please. Thank you. And wash your hands, all right? Yo, stay safe. Like always. All our links are in the description. Join the Discord. IG. We opening packs. We opening packs on TikTok. We still posting on TikTok?
Yeah, packs still on TikTok.
On the TikTok. Yo, listen. And then we got some. Yo, listen, guys and girls. Listen. We got some crazy pack opening games that are about to come live. Me and Oz go head to head on celebration packs. Who can get the best pack? Juan is going to play deal or no deal with the packs that he bought against Jack. So if Juan loses, Jack keeps all the cards. And if Juan wins, he hit big, even though he paid for it.
I didn't know that was the story. No, he keeps whatever he opens.
Hey, Jack. I'm ending the show, not you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yo, but that being said, yo, you know, we like to have a good time. Look out, more gameplays coming on the channel. Check out Trek to Yume, a gameplay with GP. We got gameplay with GP and Silent Jack, TMNT, the first 8 stages. And then we have Arcadegeddon coming soon. They were graciously enough. They gave us a free access code to the game, so I've been playing it. I can't wait to bring you guys the footage, in my opinion, of the game. And then eventually we're going to get some Fall Guys gameplay for y'all as well. So we got some gameplay coming on the channel. We got a special guest coming soon to talk to Oscar. We got all our links in the description. Buy some merch. See you on the Discord. Look out for the pack opening. We got some verses, so we'll see y'all on the next one. It's a loaded channel. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.